So, a lot of us kind of have a little weird obsession with Tyler Stevens. What can you say? But we changed the words in one of our Footloose numbers. It's Let's Hear It for the Boy, but we consistently sing it as Let's Hear It for the Ty. And he gets very embarrassed, and we love creeping on him.
And he hates us.
Oh.
Okay, so I guess this story, it kind of happened during Jive Week, so we can talk about it. There's this one time that Brad asked me and Andy to come over to his house, and literally the entire time we were there, Brad played Minecraft. So we kind of just sat there while he was on his computer and watched him play Minecraft.
They were playing.
No.
So
because he made us.
We don't even have computers.
Yeah.
That's a
No.
lie. That's a big lie.
This is so weird.
They each brought a computer. And we were
We're not going to talk about that.
Okay, story. So we were at Makina's house on Halloween, and we were really hungry, and we couldn't find any food. So Makina went on Pinterest and found this macaroni recipe.
Yeah.
And it wasn't turning out so well, so then we're like...
I was getting really frustrated.
So we're like, let's make bacon with it. And so we're sitting there frying up bacon, and then the bacon caught on fire, and... It was so burnt, and we didn't know what to do with it. We didn't know what to do with it. So we took it outside and buried it in this little hole in her yard. And it was so awkward because her little sister Eden comes downstairs and she's like, "What were you guys doing?" We're like,
Nothing.
And we're trying to clean this pan, and it was so bad. It
was awful.
But then the macaroni and cheese actually didn't turn out too bad.
It was actually really good.
Yeah. It was just the bacon just kind of
That was a mishap.
We got your fire extinguisher. We had this little tiny fire extinguisher, and we were squirting it. It was bad.
It was so awful.
During our costume change in Footloose, Allison and I have to change on the other side of the stage that's not by the dressing room, and we're kind of in a hurry, just a little tiny bit, and we're kind of flinging clothes everywhere, then to realize that the audience can see us.
Yeah,
we kind of freaked out just a little.
That whole thing was
It's great. Changing in Jive is so awkward in so many ways.
Yeah.
Okay, so it was probably the first week of school, and Alicia was just trying to be friends with me and getting to know me, and we're walking to the gym, and we're walking, and we're going right before we went on the ramp, her backpack got stuck on the door, and she totally just flung backwards, and fell. It was really funny, and she was making sure no one saw that, but everyone did, and every time we walk past there, I always bring it up, and she always gets mad at me. It's a pretty fun time.
Okay, story time.
Okay, you want to go first? Yeah, you go first.
You go first. Alright, story time.
Story time!
With friends.
Okay, go. Okay, so earlier this school year, Winter Showcase, my sister, who used to be in Jive, she came to 2 of our performances, and right as we were about to sing the really, really pretty, serious song, we're walking out there in our sparkly blue dresses, and we're just kind of standing there, and then my sister yells out, "Becca's hot!" And
we couldn't be serious after that. It was so hard.
And then she did that. She did that during the matinee and for the night show on
she came
Saturday.
every show.
Every time.
The first time she did it, it was really bad because we were all laughing so hard, and I had to give the pitch. So I gave the wrong pitch. Somehow we got back on track. Somehow we changed keys, and it was.
It's your fault, Elizabeth.
Yeah, Elizabeth. If I get the pitch wrong.
And now, every time I pass anyone from Jive in the halls, they're just Becca's hot. And everyone who doesn't know what they're talking about, they're like, who is this Rebecca?
My favorite part of Jive was last semester. We had a kid in Jive named Jonathan. He's not with us anymore. He moved. He didn't die. But my favorite part of Jive was calling him J Money. That's what I lived for every day.
Every day.
Calling him J Money. And he'd be like,
it's very
"Let it rain, J Money." Super deep voice.
We actually took his move and put it in Newsies.
Yeah.
You guys will see that
That's
at some point.
our tribute to J Money.
So
Is it this?
This thing.
Yeah. J Money's move.
Yep. But yep.
Alright, so one time, I had a big giant wrestling tournament the next day, and I was trying to cut weight because I was like 2 pounds over. So what I did was I threw on all my sweats and I ran to choreography practice, and it was like 3 miles or something. And I ran all the way there to cut weight, and then when I got there I was just dead. And then we had to dance and sing the whole time, and it was kind of brutal, but it was still fun. Still fun.
Did you make it?
I did make it. I made weight the next day, and maybe that was the thing that put me over, that Jive choreography, so.
So like, I'm kind of new in Jive, and so about the second week into it, Mr. Capston was wondering like, hey, how are you doing? Like, are you like, from scale of 1 to 10, like, what are you? Like, 1 being excellent and 10 being like awful. And so I don't know if I was just like overwhelmed with like whatever, but I was just like, 2, bro, and so I called Mr. Chasperson bro, and that was kind of shocking, I guess you might say.
And everyone else started laughing.
Yeah, and then I turned my face away in
And
shame.
he like said, "Oh, not bro. I mean,
Yeah.
sir." It is.
Yeah, but
Last time during the winter showcase, I had left shoulder surgery, and ironically enough, I was supposed to have right shoulder surgery right before Jive Week again this time, but instead we moved it to the week after, so now I get to perform.
Sunny might get mad at me. No, she won't. It's fine. So last show, last Jive Week, we were practicing. We were off stage for prom or something, and we were just like seeing each other, like messing around, whatever. And right when she's singing, she burps, and it's like the biggest burp in the whole world, and like came out of nowhere. And then we were just like laughing, and we went back on it. I couldn't even sing because I was laughing so hard. It was so random. It was so funny.